I'm not a fan of these new Merlot hitches. They're always just that little bit off going low enough. We need to put bigger blocks on things. I'm gonna move this out the way. Just have to lift it up now with the carriage. Rob's gonna put a block under it and then come back up then and put it back on the pickup hitch. Can't wait to use it properly with a wet mix. Why does that always look grey when it's actually... Can you see the colours changing with different lenses? But that's actually quite bright OSR straw, and it's in demand at the moment. There's people wanting it for shredding, for horse bedding. Like, you know, they put it in plastic bags and it's worth about £1,000 a tonne. And then that's particular load's going to keep some chickens warm. But yeah, straw is at a premium at the moment. But yeah, I don't know why it does that. It just... Oh, that's it. At a certain point when it's not in focus, you can actually see the real colour of it. Weird phones. Every other colour looks the same, I would say, but for some reason straw, it just looks blue. Got some more Skyfall seed wheat arrived. So we've got loads of seed wheat, but none of it is suitable for sowing at this late stage really. So Skyfall we can sow into the end of March. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, it's going to dry up in the next few weeks that we can get some of it on. Rob's just moving that out of the way, and the wagon is parked completely in the wrong place. Probably could have parked close to the bins and then I could have reached across. I can't really get either side of him with this big Merlot. Time to back up. They're on pallets. He said he'd got 5 ton in 5 lifts, so I thought they were in ton bags, not half-ton bags sat on pallets. So I've got the bales, the bag lifter. I'll have to swap to pallet forks. They're going in the rest of that pile there. You see it? Yeah. Last bag, or bags, coming off. And looks like Rob's moving off the weighbridge, ready to strap up before he takes that. Everyone noticed what James was wearing over Christmas, so it was a prototype, but now they are in stock. Kids' hats, so buy it now because there's not that many. There's only half a drawer full. I'm sure these horses must have worms. Wanting hay again, just don't stop eating. Luckily they don't use straw as much as they use hay, otherwise I don't think we grow enough. Dinner time, and we're looking for a cheap car for Ian because he doesn't like spending more than £2,000 on a car. So he wants a Range Rover Sport under 2,000.
I'd like a full-size Range Rover. Well, actually, if it's nice, I'll pay more. If you got a nice one,
needs
I'll
a
pay
gasket.
more. But yeah,
Don't lean back on your chairs. Yeah, this one. These are all Ian's dead cars. He's going to scrap them all in. Well, this one now won't go through an MOT because I think mainly because it's sharp. A few other bits and bobs underneath it, so he wants to weigh all these in along with them Pumas he's been messing around with and buy something a bit newer. I think that might actually be, oh no, maybe it's not flat out. I've just been on the phone, I missed him, he's just been moving that dump trailer around. We got some barley in that trailer that's been parked in the wheat shed, and oh, that got a soft tyre. We're going to tip that out now so we can get that trailer out the store. Morgan's been moving that. Yes, loads of people noticed. The header trailer has indeed got a puncture. It's had a puncture since harvest, and we were blowing it up every few weeks. And because it's been parked since we brought it back from, where did we bring that header trailer back from? Bolesworth. Brought the header trailer back from Bolesworth, and it got parked there. The tyre went slowly down and then come off the rim, so that is why it's still there, because we were going to put it back in that shed, but some seeds just come and arrive now, so it'll be a job for another day. We're going with fencing while it's not raining. It did say it was going to rain all afternoon, but it's not. That tyre looks softer, doesn't it? Yeah. How long that here is. He said he would shave it off for charity, but how much do you think we should raise?
Something fair bit, I think.
So we're going to let Jonathan decide on the charities. Jonathan's got a brain tumour at the moment and not been so well with it, so I think it's only right that he should pick the charity. And Morgan goes out with his daughter, so then if she's upset because he's cut his locks off, then it doesn't matter because we've raised money for a charity for a dad. So should we do it? Should we lose the mullet in aid of charity? Let us know in the comments. Here's a quiz question for you as well. What's one of them? Just found it in Morgan's mullet. Let us know in the comments. Here's a hell of a good looking tractor, that, isn't it? You might see more of them next week because I've got the opportunity to go over to the factory and see where they're made. Got some wheat in the dryer, just cooling it, because where we've been drying chip down this wall, it's sweated along the bottom because it's got a heat source. So we're putting the dryer to cool it. You can see there where it's kind of like condensated because the pile was shallow as well a few weeks ago. Looking how it's cascading over the top now. That metal we put on the bottom of the auger must have worked anyway. Right, we're going to do a little experiment. So I've got this. I don't mean Fox's favourite Viennese wheels, which are very good. Viennese doesn't say wheels anymore because they're straight. That Georgina, the finance lady, brought yesterday. But I'm using the packet to carry peanut butter because apparently peanut butter is what you use in mouse and rat traps. So we've got this one, come off Amazon. You kind of go in, hit that plate in the bottom, and it releases that and then catches them like that, and then you put them straight in your deep fat fryer. Or we've got this one that they walk in through there, stand on that ramp, and then they fall into that far end. Can you see it or not? Probably not. But both of them don't look big enough for some of the rats that we've seen around the yard. But I'm sure we've got one in the shed, the tractor shed, so I'm going to bait them and stick them in and we'll see what happens. But we're going to try it with peanut butter because apparently, according to Google, that is one of the best things to use. Also, in fact, I'll get out of the box. It's in this light bulb. So we've ended up at Rob's house with one of the switches for the switch for the porch hasn't got a switch to the other side to turn it on when you walk in. So got this bulb here with a PIR on it. So you put it in the bayonet fitting, turn the light switch on, then when you walk in the front door it comes on automatically. So £7 off Amazon. I think that's really good. I had one once before in a porch and it worked really well. So last night went to Rob's and he was saying about the light switch being in the wrong place. So problem solved. But yeah, we'll see what happens with these. Fingers crossed that we catch them. Or 10, but there's no way they're going to fit in there 10. I must say it's well balanced. Probably not a very interesting video today, to be honest. I've been on the phone, I would say, for most of it, and I've even got a Zoom meeting in a bit as well. So yeah, I don't feel like I've had a very constructive day. I have, because of all the little tiny niggly jobs I've been putting off and people to ring and emails to do. I have done probably 5 or 6 of them little jobs that have been hanging over me for weeks. But from a YouTube point of view, probably not that interesting. Oh, Rob put the new stock on this, so that's no longer leaking. Made out the same material that the seed socks are made out of. Made by the same person, randomly enough. Yeah, no, I asked him to make us one of them. So also I'm thinking that the tyre man might be coming tomorrow to put them tyres on the John Deere. You know when you say there's no hurry and then the next thing like a week or so passes? Yeah, that's what's happened. There's a little bit of maize here in bags. We've put that on the floor there and we'll see if we catch any. Yeah, this is off the sunflower bit. Well, by the sunflower maize. I think about 300 kilos plus whatever, well, 300. Yeah, so it's 900 kilos off that little patch. We nearly took the drill off the 724 before and put it in the other shed because we've not used it and it's tying the tractor up. But then we just thought, do you know what? It's too wet anyway. The first thing we'll do is probably stitch up some of the bits that have rotted away, so we've left it on. But I can't wait to see what that tractor looks like with new tyres on. Little bit of a straw update. Can you see sort of that there? That's a darker colour. So that's a little bit damp. It's really annoying me this phone, everything looking grey. But yeah, it's drying nicely. You walk across it, does feel still like it's got a little bit of a dew on. You can see the wall damp there where it's been pushing the water up. But fingers crossed tomorrow that should be dry. But I don't know. I bet we've not even dried it for more than 36 hours at the moment because we've been putting chip the other side of that wall on the dryer and sending the airflow that way instead. The front of the pile, it's just proper crispy though, like crispy dried seaweed, because the airflow's just been escaping through that a bit quicker because it's not quite as dense as the back of the pile. Anyway, I'm going to quickly do this Zoom meeting. Off my Zoom meeting, back in the toy box to do the birthdays. Bit of dust in here, because that dryer's going down the yard. So the birthday bumper has gone up over £200. Someone rounded it up last night. In fact, it was Jamie Lee, so thank you for that. So we're now over £59,195. We've got Jasper on there. Barney Major Owens Kubota. Now, I'm not just sure whether it's Barney Major or Barney Owen, I don't know, but happy birthday. Hector Frode is on there. Adrian Childs is 50. Chris Wigmore's 39. Neil Cowip, the welder, is 46. Kath Harding, so Kath from Alder Hay. It's your birthday, happy birthday. Kath helps obviously with the tractor run. Daniel McKay's on there. And Joe and Olivia Webb is 17. So I'm going to see the Joe Webb that I know tonight, and he's not 17. In fact, he's 10 years and a day younger than me. Anyway, that's all for today. Like I say, oh no, it's not all because it's the obviously Yellow Wellies. We've got a campaign this week called Mind Your Head. I've just done a video for well, I don't know if it's for them or it's for Rebecca Wilson, but she was the one that asked for it, about how are you feeling. So how are you feeling today? So I think I did the video for her before when I was a bit tired and I said I was 7 out of 10 or 70%. I just had a Zoom meeting, which is quite a successful Zoom meeting, so I'm probably around 80% today. But I've been a bit down because of all the negativity going on. Everyone's a bit lost at the moment because, you know, no one's making any money. People want someone to blame and shout at. It seemed to be me. Farmers in Wrexham have took to the streets. Don't blame them because Wales is in a bit of a mess. But yeah, how are you feeling today? Let's see if everyone can do it that knows how to reply to a comment. Let's see if we can get 300 or 400 people saying how they are. How are you today? Answer us %. Let me know in the comments and I'll see you tomorrow.